Good weekend, Algebra 1 students. I'm sorry I didn't get this done today at school, but I'm going to do it now. It's about 9:30 Friday night, and I just got back from Concord, Cabarrus Arena, getting the boys weighed in for their wrestling match tomorrow. So, sorry so late. We do have a couple problems that I would like you to be thinking about and to have written down for a class on Monday. If you look at your calendar, we are going to be looking at some systems of equations word problems. So here is the number one. The sum of two numbers is 8. The difference, the same two numbers, is 2. What are the two numbers? So, what we have to do first, we have to decide what we're going to use to represent these two numbers. And that's not bad because we have two separate numbers. We've been using the two variables x and y. X can represent our first number. And y can represent our second number. Now, the sum of two numbers is 8. All of us should know that sum means to add. So, x plus y is equals 8. The difference of the same two numbers is 2. So difference means subtract. So x minus y equals 2. That is touchdown in the background if you hear somebody making some noise. When we add our two equations together, because they are definitely set up for combination elimination, we know we're going to use combination elimination because by adding them, automatically our y's cancel out, and x plus x does give me 2x. 8 plus 2 gives me 10, and when I divide both sides by 2, x is equal to 5. We can plug back in order to find our y. You can use either of your equations that you want, but x plus y equals 8. We can plug in that 5 for the x and get 5 plus y equals 8. And subtract 5 so that y equals 3. Our two numbers are 5 and 3. X equals 5, y equals 3. You all didn't even tell me. I'm sure someone would have corrected me in class to tell me I needed a question mark there. 5 plus 3 does give me 8, and 5 minus 3 does give me 2. So it checks. There was a second equation that I talked about in E-Block today. So we finished up a little bit early. Second problem actually, and so let's look at this one. Fred bought, I think I said bought, 3 hamburgers and 2 French fries for $6.50. Bryce bought let me think, 2 hamburgers and 1 French fry for $4. What is the cost of a hamburger? I at least remembered my question mark this time. So I'm going to come over here and grab my pen. We have hamburgers and French fries. The two things that we're talking about are hamburgers. The first problem has 3 hamburgers and 2 French fries. So we're going to set those up. If we use X to represent our hamburgers, then we have 3X plus 2 French fries, which is going to be our Y. French fries are going to be Y. Well, if I spell it right. So that gives us 2Y. And all of that equals $6.50. In our second equation, Bryce buys 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers is going to be 2X. And 1 French fry, only 1 French fry. So that's just going to be a Y. And all of that equals $4. So what my students said in my e-block is that they wanted to multiply this by -2. If we multiply the second equation by -2, my y's are going to cancel. So I have 3x plus 2y equals 650. I have -2 times 2x, which is -4x, -2 times y, which is -2y, and -2 times 4, hush, touchdown, is -8. And if we add these together, a +3 and a -4 does give me -x. We get our y's to cancel out, or our French fries to cancel out. And all of that's going to equal 650 minus 8 is actually -150. And that makes sense because when we divide by a -1, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Because you couldn't pay a negative $1.50 for a hamburger. Nobody's hamburgers are that bad, are they? So 1 hamburger cost $1.50. And for those of you who just really want to impress me, if you go to your second equation, I would choose that one because there's only 1 French fry. It's $4. We can say 2 times that $1.50 plus the French fry price equals $4. 2 times $1.50, most of us should know, is 3. And if we subtract 3 from both sides, the price of our French fry is $1. So a hamburger costs $1.50 and a French fry costs $1, which makes sense because 3 times $1.50 is $4.50, $5.50, $6.50. That's how much Brett spent. And Bryce spent 2 times $1.50, which would be $3, plus $1 for the French fry gives us 4. So we're going to be looking at some more system of equations problems on Monday. I hope this gives you a good place to start. Have a great weekend, everybody.